want to create an old school RuneScape account, but don't know where to start. Not a problem. This is what this guide will help you out with. Aloha and welcome back to Hokua. Please subscribe, like, comment, mow the yard, do the dishes, and don't talk back to your parents. JK, only subscribe, guys, thanks. Moving forward, start by creating an account. But in this case, it's Old School RuneScape, so go to runescape.com and then click on the Old School. And then create an account. It's absolutely free. So when you first create your free account, as you're logging in, you get an interface to choose what kind of character you want. You can choose male, female, and a whole plethora of options to customize and modify your character or your avatar. So we're going to be starting off in Tutorial Island. Just go through the steps and arrows and talk to the NPCs and do as they say, and you'll get teleported out of there at the end, winding up in the ever so famous town of Lumbridge. As we have learned from Tutorial Island, there are 3 major types of combat skill sets to train here. Those are melee, range, and magic. So the melee consists of attack, strength, and defense, range or archery, and then the magic. And there are a bunch of different types of magics and spells that you can learn. Hit points is a skill to keep high for new players, just to let you know. That's your life points. So you always want to be training your HP or your hit points up throughout the adventure. We're going to start off after Tutorial Island with training your account. Now, with a new account, I highly recommend we get defense up first, and then branching out from there, increasing your attack and strength. Remember to always bury the bones you see that the NPC or monsters drop. This is because prayer is a very slow and tedious skill to train, but isn't bad if you're always training it whilst playing the game. Slow and steady wins the race. Chipping away one day at a time. We'll be getting into range and magic training later, but first we need to get you some defense experience and in-game playtime. So I suggest getting about 20 attack, strength, defense at the cow pen here in Lumbridge, and upgrade to mithril armor as fast as one can. Look up a money-making guide, as there are plenty of ones solely for making gold pieces in this game. After training at the cow pens, you can go on to sell the cow hides for enough gold to get mithril armor and some ammo and runes for range and magic training. As you have guessed it, go back to Lumbridge cow pen and get 20 range there, either picking up the hides still for more gold pieces, GP, or just power training till your range level is about 20 and moving on to the next thing, and that's magic. Now that we have level 20 attack, strength, defense, range, and you've always been bearing bones for prayer, we will be getting 25 magic to unlock the Varrock teleport spell. It's as easy as buying 1,000 mine runes and training, which are 3 gold pieces each, so all you need is like 4,000 or 5,000 gold pieces, which you should have by now if saving all the hides from the cows that you've been killing. And training at the cow pen are goblins, so definitely the magic does well on goblins as well because they have armor. All while blasting them with the most powerful spell you can. So you're going to, as you unlock more powerful spells, you're going to use those more powerful spells all the way up to 25 magic. Woohoo! You have made it to the part where skilling comes into play. Now, all the free-to-play or free-to-play FTP or free-to-play skills are great to train, but we will focus on 2 skills while you're beginning, and those are mining and woodcutting. Getting these 2 skills to at least 41 will give you an idea of what it's like to train skills in Old School RuneScape and give your bank a better advantage upgrading into members-only worlds. First, let's focus on mining and the skills that go hand in hand with it, and that's smithing and a few other things such as like fletching and so on and so forth. But we're just going to focus just on the smithing side with mining. Mining is slow at first, but gets really fast as time progresses. So learn patience, and the rewards are so much sweeter. We'll be mining at one spot in particular that allows the player to bank the ores and not waste too much time walking between the mining zone and the bank. Now, after opening up the world map and typing in the city Varrock, we can see exactly why I'm sharing this mining spot with you. So it's easy. Just go there and begin mining, banking your ore. Mine an even amount of tin to copper. I suggest 300 each. Make about 300 bronze bars, and then get ready for some smithing. So in Alcard, from Varrock, we will walk west to Edgeville, where one of the best furnaces in the game is located. After making 300 bronze bars, we're moving on to woodcutting. I suggest getting 30 plus fire making for the logs as you chop them, and when you're finally 41 woodcutting, you should be at a higher fire making level as well. Usually, you'll be at about 45 plus fire making. Now that you have an officially progressing Old School RuneScape account, I suggest you begin to quest a little bit. Some of the easiest quests are Romeo and Juliet and Imp Catcher. I suggest you become a member only after you have completed the Dragon Slayer quest in the free-to-play game, because you will have to complete it eventually, and members. And for any new players, completing it as soon as you can gives you the momentum you need to have lots of fun as a member. I truly hope this wasn't as confusing as this wonderful game can be, and that you guys find a niche in this tight-knit community. Aloha from Hawaii, and happy scaping, everyone. Bye.